In this car now, I don't tell them say na smoke break me I come. Oh. I know they smoke, but tell me why every 2 to 3 minutes somebody go don't stand up for their seat. Oh, I'm going for a smoke. Oh, I'm going for a coffee break. As I want to drink coffee, I want to smoke. Now me good to sit down there. They work from morning to night. I don't go take break. Absolutely not. I don't go tell them now. Say me I be chain smoker. Say I dey smoke. Say if na say smoking now one bad habit where I get. I don't tell them. So every 5 minutes now, if I feel like say I don't want to sit down there, I go stand up, say smoke break, I go come out, just sit in my car for a few minutes. Smoke. When people think you're smart. If people are getting smoke break, when not they smoke, we are also supposed to be allowed to breathe for like 10 minutes. 2 hours of work, you get 10 minutes of breathing. So that way things will be equal.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Your girl Asi Darling, aka Asi of Canada. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 14,000 darlings. God has been amazing. God has been good. I will not lie to you guys. I have been overwhelmed with his blessings. When I'm ready to start sharing, it will be back to back. Don't worry, I am owing you guys videos. You'll get, say me, when I focus, sometimes it's hard for me to multitask. I do pride myself as someone that multitasks, but there's an amount of focus I needed this past couple of weeks to be able to hit some goals. And I just want to thank God because he surpassed everything I could have imagined. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a story, and I feel like we should both discuss. Okay, shout out to Nigerians in Canada for this particular story, as the one you would have seen. It goes, my husband and I earn 1.5 million monthly in Nigeria, and we are considering relocating to Canada. Advice needed. Okay, so let me read it out. Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Good evening, ma. I am in dire need of advice from people who have been on both sides of the divide. I live in Nigeria, married with 2 children. My husband and I are in our mid-30s. Both of us have good jobs. To put in perspective, I earn 1.5 a month and he earns about the same. Recently, we decided to explore the idea of relocating to Canada via study route, with me being the student. I applied to a school there, got admission, and we're about to begin visa processing. But I am up to nights asking myself if this is the right decision. I have a fairly easy life here in Nigeria. My job is remote, but I can't do it in Canada because it is an entirely different time zone. Is it wise to leave the little we have here behind and relocate to start again? If you were me, what would you do? Is relocation worth it? I would appreciate wise counsel. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, for those of you that have explored both sides of the divide, is relocation worth it? Now I'm going to be reading some comments and we're going to be sharing our thoughts. But first, I have to also say my own bit. Married with 2 children. Both of you are in your 30s, good jobs. Now, anybody in Nigeria earning 1.5 million monthly is running 6 million a year. That is a good job. Let me not lie to you. That is a good, like, you are by Nigerian calculation right now, you're upper middle class. Exactly. So both of you are pulling 3 million a month, and probably you have 2 young children. It depends on where you're even living in the Nigeria. Let's say now you're living in an expensive place in Lagos, Lekki. This money now might be looking like chicken change. But then if you're living in a place where rent is cheap, you're living like you didn't overstretch yourself in terms of, now because we're earning collectively 3 million a month, we're now making sure our expenses get to 2.5. I feel like in the next couple of years, of course, you would have been able to build a substantial, like super substantial thing there. However, coming to Canada is not just a situation of you, like, this is not a situation of you being poor. What is your reason What is your reason of and please don't tell me. See, I get people telling me I want to do what's best for my children. See, nobody is going to kill you if you say you want to come for yourself. I'm very serious. I'm very honest. Like I'm tired of people saying I'm doing it for the children. That's a funny joke. Like, don't even tell me that kind of thing. Personally, may not be like say, oh, to the fight. Personally, don't tell me. I didn't come to Canada because of Micah. Initially, when NSA started, I said, okay, you know what? With the way police is doing, I cannot, raise my son here. So I have to start looking at routes. But by the time I even decided to start coming, he's in the picture, but then I cannot beat my chest and say that is the only reason I came. No, it's not. Okay. So that's another thing you need to put in mind. If the both of you are in your mid-30s and you have good jobs, it means the two of you can write IELTS, be in that pool, and actually qualify for PR. I would advise a lot of people. Shout out to people that watch this channel and you know that I'm a very realistic person. First of all, I need like to advise people. I believe in whatever your eyes see, you take. However, my unsolicited advice will be that you and your husband should write IELTS, evaluate your results, and be in that pool. There's no rush. Get your kini. When you get your PR, land first. You that have remote job, hold on to your remote job. Your husband can apply for leave and come and test the waters. Test the waters. Why I'm saying that is because being in your mid-30s, if you're pulling 1.5, it then means you can actually pull more here. But understand that, of course, with more comes more bills and more this, but you can actually pull more. I'll use myself as an example. On just my part-time, and my ability to slash my expense to the barest minimum, I'm able to save a lot more than I would have when I'm in Nigeria. On just that part-time, and because it's only me, you now, your wife, husband, wife, 2 children, if I say, okay, come to Canada, stay in a basement, manage yourself like this, it will look like a far cry from the Lagos life. But if you have a plan, and you're about to save a substantial amount of money, you have to make sure that you coming to this Canada, you're not emptying what Nigeria helped you build to sustain a life here. I don't know if I'm making sense. Why I'm saying that is because you will make it though. It's not that you will not make it, but you have to be patient. You understand? You have to be patient. You have to pray. In fact, you say you're up in the night. I also advise you to be praying. Pray. You have to be patient because building in Canada is a long-term process. Don't ever allow anybody to rush you. Never. If it's me, God knows that my entire journey, I always come and say it's God. I will not lie. If you don't believe in God. But if you want any advice from me, better go and pray first. God makes things easy. Why I'm saying this is because if you come to YouTube or you come here and you see that, oh, this person is in Canada, this other person, this other my friend, it's not competition. No. Don't work and lose. But that being said, your ability to grow long term, if you're going to do Canada, do it long term. Let me guess that the two of you are probably mid-30s, let's say 35, and you say, okay, let's give Canada 10 years. While you're coming here and giving Canada 10 years, means that you're giving Canada like the part where you have a lot of strength. But still, by 45, you're still highly functional, of course. So if in 10 years you don't really like the outcome, you feel go Dubai. You feel go Saudi, or you go to UK, or go anywhere. There are many places in the world that you can go to. But I feel like your why should also, like if your why is not too strong and you still feel the leading to come to Canada, give yourself a duration. Give yourself a target. The reason why things are a bit different for me is because I see the move to Canada from the eyes of a business person, not a 9-to-5er. Do you understand? So I am judging every step I make, every move I make. I'm shooting this video. The time is 2:14 a.m. I have a shift today for 4:30, meaning I will be sleeping 3:30, 4 a.m. I have to wake up, do everything I need to do, get ready. I need to hit Walmart and still make that shift. And it's ending by 11. Tomorrow I have a shift from 10 to 10. I have arranged myself in this Canada in such a way that whatever is going to take my time in work has to pay me. It's just simple. Because I'm a business person, I'm judging my expense, my time with money. Do you understand that kind of thing? And then if you're coming in as a worker and you're judging that, okay, if I'm pulling 1.5, there's a kind of job you want to expect. And you might not necessarily have the patience of a rugged business entrepreneur. Because if I pull in what I think I should have as a profit, I can see, the thing with business is today we can see chunk of money. Next tomorrow, dry land. Next tomorrow, you see another chunk. The next month, dry land. So we are able to live with 0 and with 100. That ability helps you to focus and manage resources. That's for me. So moving here, if you're already used to this 1.5 life, it might be a bit of a change. I'm not, some people can be very emotional. Nobody they wish you bad. If I tell you, say, if you come here, things go day a bit tough or a bit. It's not, nobody they wish you anything. It's just reality, because people like lie. People like when people lie to them. So, but me, I will tell you the truth so that you prepare for the worst. Expect the best, and you are able to. I see. I won't even lie to you. Let me not blab too much. Others, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because you have a remote job. I have a friend that still maintained her remote job in this Canada from a different time zone. Like, although it wasn't easy, she did it. How she did it, I will not even, for the life of me, that is a strong woman on a different level. With a child, maintained her remote job. So I do not think that it is impossible. So if you're going to ever come to Canada, still keep that job. Highest, you will not be sleeping at night. You will work it. You will not bend. You will do it. At least till you get something else so that you can now adjust if you must come. Okay, it's very important that you also seek the face of God. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me read some comments so that you will also have like balanced truth. Somebody said, what is your why? Of course, that should be the first question like I asked. Another person suggested you can apply for PRO and apply. Me personally, I believe that PRO is the best. Study route is the most expensive. Yes, a lot of people are getting study visas and people just feel like they should just enter the country first. Imagine sinking like 20K in school and knowing that you can only work 20 hours a week. It's tough. If you can, I beg you to write IELTS and West. Be in the pool first, Kwano. Just enter the pool first. When you enter, anything can happen. You can even get provincial nomination. You can get this, because coming in as a PRO helps you to have a better soft land. Like for this, your 2 children now, depending on the province, you have like subsidy on their schools. And then if you're maintaining that your job, your husband can now be looking for other jobs. But please, you should not just quit your job and pack your bag without a plan. Very important. Another person wrote, don't travel, please. Life in Nigeria is way better than Canada. Read the reviews of Canada before moving. Stay put in Nigeria. You can send your kids over for studies. Comments on that, they say, brilliant man, they no go here. So another person said, I won't advise anybody, they won't listen. I get where these people are coming from, honestly. I get where they are coming from. I will not be a prophet of doom, but I understand that everybody's story and everybody's experience of Nigeria and everybody's experience that brought them here is different. Nigeria was not that bad to me. So you cannot see me being on the other end of I escaped kind of thing, because I will be very ungrateful to say that kind of thing. Nigeria was not that bad to me. But that doesn't mean that those that really had things super tough and literally scraped all their funds together and made this move, that doesn't how do I put it, that doesn't take out from their own experience. This is the other end of the divide, truly. Let me tell you, the people that are really balling are people earning hard currency in Nigeria. You are balling. If somebody tells you, oh, you're earning hard currency, you're in another country, we are paying in the hard currency, Kwano. Every bill is in the hard currency. So it's different. Let me not lie to you. It's different. So I was asking, like, Asi, you're not too like serious on YouTube and all of that. Let me even give you the regist. It's not like I don't want to be serious. It's just that the same thing that has boiled down to the use of my time. The time I used to shoot this video, edit it, upload it, cut here, arrange, is hours that probably I would have used to sleep or I would have used to do something else. And then the cost of those hours if I do a shift with the time I'm going to use, because right now sitting here, I might most likely shoot 2 to 3 videos. The hours I will use, if I went for a shift for those hours, minus the shooting plus the what they call the editing time and all of that, join all those hours together. If I went for a job, I will earn more money than the video may bring me. Because with the thing with YouTube, like, you really do not know which one goes far. It's not like the YouTube money is not good. It's just that I earn more per day than I would earn, let's say, per week on one video. That kind of thing. So if I'm going to be a weekly vlogger, or if I'm going to be doing 2 to 3 times a week, the money is not bad. But if I put so much energy on work, of course I might get more. Do you get? That's me. I'm a business person. Me, I'm master. Anything that is going to give me the most money, so that I can have more savings. Do you get that kind of thing? So I feel like for me, that was my own. So I would always say, if you're in Nigeria and maybe a YouTuber in Nigeria, dollars, you're changing dollars now. Hey, dollars. So for you now, to make things easier for you, I believe that if you're having second thoughts, just come through PRO, because having that PRO card, you must not be a citizen. You can just land and go back. That card opens up different countries for you. That card means you can always visit Canada. That card means you're not even in a hurry to move over here fully. You will just stroll in and stroll out. Holiday, you bring them for summer. They look around, they go back. You see that, oh, this country is not so bad though. You check school, you check this. That gives you can even use one whole year to dilly-dally. Because with this money now, you put in 2 months and I don't raise flight tickets for the whole family. You will come, look around, see the place, have a friend host you, or stay in an Airbnb. Just come one summer or come one winter, or just come around and judge first. You get? So that would be my other advice. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Somebody said raise your kids in Nigeria. You get why? Guys, let me know your thoughts. She went further to say, honestly, in my circle, most parents are planning on sending their children back to get at least primary and secondary education in Nigeria. Here, things are going south, and children easily go south with the flow. If you know, you know. That's her opinion. And somebody else said, in Nigeria, there are kids that lack manners too. And if you're talking about the LGQLED TV people, there are plenty in Nigeria. The difference is that in Nigeria, they're hiding it, but in Canada, it's in the open. How your children turn out depends on your parenting skills and the grace of God. I understand with her also. Another person said, what you call giving the kids a great life can be the worst thing for the kids. Have you seen the rate of overdose outside, indoctrination, etc.? People say it depends on how you raise them at home. And I ask, how many hours do you spend with your kids a day? They're going to make friends. Those friends will shape the way they see the world. To each one his own. I'm raising my children myself in our home in Canada. Charity begins at home. At the end of the day, it is how you raise your kids that they will turn out. You cannot run from worldly issues, but you can prepare for it. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I feel like these points are really points that mothers face a lot, and then personally for me, it's also a thing that I have battled with. I have not said like so much on that, but I have seriously battled with this. And I feel when it comes to raising your children, as much as we get advice, as much as we ask for advice, I personally feel like to each one his own. The way I want to raise my child and the fears I have concerning raising my child, whether in this country or whether in Nigeria, is my fear and it is my concern. Do you understand? The same thing with whatever this person said. Left to me, all things being equal, like, I don't know how equal these things have to be. It's just that as a mother, you do not want to be too far apart from your child. But left to me, I would just prefer that an ideal setting would be, of course, Micah can come now because it's primary he's in. But secondary, for me, right now, that boy is going back to Nigeria. Whether it means me dismantling everything I might have worked for and following him, because right now, I'm not convinced to send my son to high school in this country. For me, other people can do. I'm not saying that you cannot raise him. I'm not saying that you cannot do it. That brings me back to this person that is coming here. If you're coming with 1.5 and then you feel like, okay, there's a better life, there's a better this. What if the both of you get very good jobs and then very little time to spend with the children? In Nigeria now, probably you have a nanny or a grandparent is around, or there are people, there's a lesson teacher that you know, there's this, there's a way that you can have a community and the child never feels left out. And then you working from home, I feel like you should always work from home. Roles are always good for mothers so that you're always there for your child, especially when they're younger than 5, especially when they're very young. Work from home if you can, okay, so that you're there for them. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That would be my advice. Personally, I feel the talks about how to raise your child, what we think is best for the child, is an ongoing topic, and I feel every family should look at it from all angles. And you can raise godly children in Canada here in the midst of the chaos, and you can raise wayward children in Nigeria in a Christian school. You can raise wayward children. So I understand the presence and the place of just the God factor and your own upbringing and your ability to parent the child properly, but also understand environmental factors also play a role. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think is your advice for this particular person concerning this topic? Do you think they should resign from their jobs and move all the way here to Canada? You get, let it not be that some people feel like we are gatekeepers, we have come here, we don't want people to come here. I feel like for me, one of the things you need to learn is the sense from somebody that has nothing to lose. Just use PR. Don't come as a student. I know that telling you that you should use PRO might be a longer route, but I feel like it is a less expensive route, and it also gives you that freedom to be able to say, you know what, I don't like it, I want to go back. And you have your PRO card. You can always come back. You can always change your mind. But as a student, you have to stay in school for a year. And even at that, it is not guaranteed that after schooling, getting your work permit, you will qualify. Because the truth is, people are in your mid-30s. That means I qualify as my elderly people squad, which means that as your schooling time is going. So why not be in the pool with this your age and then your qualification, do your West evaluation, and then wait. Canada is not running. I assure you, Canada is not running, and they are still bringing in people. They are still looking into ways to, better their immigration system. And I know that things might be very, very tough in Nigeria, but being able to raise that to $20,000 to come and pay for school, and then you pay for all the expenses you need for that whole year, and you're still a temporary resident, you now have to stay another year. Just if you're doing a year course, and then you stay another year, and then maybe you qualify for PRO, you still have to, the matter might be long. Those 2 years now you're using to be working 20 hours and probably, just being overtly scared, spending money and feeling down. You can just wait. I'm sure that you will not even spend up to those 2 years if you just focus on a particular province, apply, and then apply for their programs and just be patient. Also pray to God. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I do not want to drag this video so long. I'm just saying that it has gone way, way past. Hope you learned a thing or two. Let me know what you learned. Let me know if this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching. I remain your girl, Asi Darling. Please check out my other videos. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.